Hi guys, it's Melissa from Melissa Moon Astrology. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on in the planets this weekend. So Mercury is currently retrograde in the sign of Cancer. When Mercury goes retrograde, there is a tendency for communication and technology to go a little bit haywire. So you might have an issue with your phone, your computer, your Wi-Fi, any sort of electronic device, even your car. This is a collective energy, so we don't all experience it in the same way, but we will experience it on some level. It's not really a good time for certain things in your life, such as a job interview, making a major purchase, signing a legal document. If you have to, because life does go on and we can't stop it once Mercury goes retrograde, you want to take your time with it. For instance, if you're buying a house and you're signing a contract, you want to go over it with a fine-tooth comb. Make sure you're not leaving out any important details that can later hurt you down the line. So just really take your time and go over what you're signing. If you do have to go on a job interview, you want to think before you speak and make sure that you're taking time to articulate yourself in the way that you would like to come across. So as I mentioned, Mercury goes retrograde a few times a year and life does go on. So if you have to make a major purchase or you need to go on job interviews, just really take your time and prepare yourself and work with the energy that we're experiencing. Now, there is potential for a communication breakdown amongst others with a loved one, friends, so on and so forth. Being that Mercury is in the sign of Cancer currently, we're experiencing Cancer energy in our communication. Cancer is a very sensitive sign. It's very psychic and intuitive and can pick up on the energy all around them. I liken Cancer to being a canary in the coal mine because a Cancer person can walk into a room and feel the energy around them. They'll understand what's not being said. They'll just feel it. So right now we're all kind of experiencing that in our communication realm. But on the flip side of being such a sensitive sign, there is a tendency to take things a little too personally, especially that Mercury is retrograde. So you want to make sure that you're not taking something the wrong way, and maybe someone's not coming across the way that they want to with you, and you might take it the wrong way. So just be mindful not to be too sensitive in your communication with others. So apart from Mercury retrograde, today in the Western Hemisphere, we have the summer solstice, and it's such a wonderful positive energy, especially when things are going a little bit haywire in the planet and we have 5 planets retrograde. So the energy is not really being expressed as it would if everything was direct. But that doesn't mean that we can't enjoy some positive energy and just really take time to celebrate the first day of summer and the longest day of the year. So get out, enjoy some nature, be in fresh air, which I feel is important for all of us because we've all been cooped up a lot the past few months. So if you can't go anywhere far, that's okay, but just go out and take a walk, just relish in the fact that we are in summer and enjoy the positive energy of the solstice. Tomorrow is the new moon and solar eclipse in Cancer, 0 degrees. So this is a really intense energy for us all. And I do think that there is going to be a shift for us on this planet in general, and particularly in the United States. So things are not going to really be the same after this eclipse. I don't think it's going to be such a harsh change where we're going to wake up tomorrow and, bam, things are totally different. It's going to be a lot more subtle than that, but again, things are going to shift, and things have been shifting this year. We've been going through a lot of crazy, intense transits, and the astrological community has been discussing this for a few years now about what might take place for the year 2020 and going forward as well. But it doesn't mean that we can't lose hope and faith for our future. This is really important. I do believe strongly that our thoughts are powerful, and we have the ability within us to shift our environment. So we may not have control over what's going on in the future. We may not have control over what's going on present. Things are crazy, but that doesn't mean that we lose hope for our future. this is all happening for a reason, and our country and our world needed to change. It's a little painful now while we're going through it. It's kind of like growing pains right now, but we are going to shift to a different world, a better world. I have faith in this. It may be crazy in the meantime, but we wouldn't be able to get to where we're going to be if we don't go through this. And I don't think it's a coincidence that we are all here on this planet at this time. I think we all have a purpose, and we are all here with a mission. And I don't think that being consumed by negative energy, negativity is going to help us in any way. You know, we have to enjoy our lives while we're here. We don't know how much time we have on this planet. None of us know that. So while we're here, yes, we can stand up for social injustice, and, you know, we can take a stand and be aware of what's going on around us with the coronavirus and, you know, everything that's gone on this past year. But at the same time, we still can seek to improve ourselves and set some goals, make some intentions, and utilize positive energy. So the new moon to me is a perfect time to set intentions. You know, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to set a whole list of things that you want to change. But if there are some things in your life that you want to change, now's the time to do it. Cancer is a cardinal energy, and it does take charge when it wants to, and it has goals, and it can achieve those goals. And I liken it to the tarot card Chariot. That is in relation to Cancer. So when Cancer puts their mind to something, they're going to make it happen. And right now we all can utilize that Cancer energy. It's 0 degrees. So it's like a fresh start for us. So what I would love for you to do is set some goals, write them down, and make a positive, not positive, what is the word that I'm trying to say? Make some plans to put them into place. Don't just write those goals down. Make an action plan. We can have the desire to change, but if we don't make a solid plan to accompany that, we're probably not going to get anywhere. So utilize this new moon solar eclipse energy to know in your heart that you're going to manifest these changes. Keep your mind and your thoughts and your spirit positive. Every day when you wake up, think of the things that you are blessed with. Every day, start your day with gratitude. I promise you, if you wake up thinking about what is good in your life, more good will come your way. This is the law of manifestation. This is how it works. Like attracts like. So if you want more good in your life, you need to bring more good to the world, and you're going to get it. I promise you this will work. So as I mentioned, this is a perfect time. Set some goals, make those intentions, but put a solid plan into place to make it happen. You can have your wishes and your dreams, but without a solid plan, it probably won't manifest. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and happy new moon, solar eclipse, summer solstice, Mercury retrograde, and so on and so forth. Make some changes. Take advantage of this energy. Mwah. Bye.